All right, fellas, we're back at BVH. Premier League action is back. I am sad, devastated, really, that Man City shockingly beat Man United last week. But here we are, same studio, same time, every week. Stay tuned, stay locked in, and subscribe. I'm going to say it a bit earlier today. I'm not really feeling this one, John, but Spurs versus Chelsea. I don't think you're feeling this either.
I'm not too keen for how this game is going to play out, the way the seasons have panned out for both teams. But, got to have faith in the boys as long as I can.
It's a little bit different now with Ange. If we lose to them, we can claim Ange as one of ours, and it's not really a loss.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm not going to give you that excuse. Okay. I'm not going to give you that excuse because what Spurs will do at home to Chelsea, I think it will be a dominant victory.
Yeah. Honestly, I can see that happening as well, but I'm going to have to back our boys here. North London derby, we tend to turn up in ways. We don't have Hazard anymore. It's been a while, but we do tend to turn up just in some sort of way, whether some crazy goal on offense, just insane defense. So I reckon we can pull a victory here today this week.
I fully expect Spurs to give you opportunities on the counter.
Yeah.
But unlike most teams that can make the most of those opportunities, you guys are shit. Nicholas Jackson,
champion.
Inefficient.
Okay, yep.
That's a nice way to put it. Okay. Yeah. Raheem Sterling, inefficient.
But fast.
Yes. Excellent dribbler. I think he's a great player. Cole Palmer, still learning.
Yeah.
Okay. I like him. I do.
I don't really.
He's the best out of the bunch.
He's a waste man from Man City. He's just the last one from the litter.
I'm really expecting you guys to be wasteful with every opportunity you get. And with the Spurs press, John, this is the big question for Chelsea. I've got it written down here. Can you kill the press of Spurs? Because when you get pressed by a Spurs or Liverpool, it's easier to hoof the ball forward. Yeah. It's easier to try and play a more direct style of football like United does. Yeah. But can you kill it? Can you switch the play? Can you kill it and ease off that pressure?
Yeah, so first of all, we don't have like a target man at striker. So even if we just do hoof the ball up the field, it's not going to work for us. Nicholas Jackson will get bodied by any of their fullbacks or centre backs.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure is going to be on Enzo Fernandez. And I feel like we're just going to force feed him the ball naturally, which I don't think will bode well. I think we might panic on the ball, to be honest. But we'll have to find a way. And I reckon, honestly, it's not looking too good, but we'll see how we go.
You talk about panicking on the ball. One guy that won't do that for you, Levi Colwill. I like him.
He's been solid.
He's been solid on the ball. Defensively, question marks, as was his whole Chelsea team.
Yeah.
But on the ball, the responsibility that Sanchez has, he has to get over what happened 2 weeks ago. Colwill's going to have a big responsibility with Cucurella playing so high up the field in terms of distributing the ball.
Yeah.
Thiago Silva, can he do it with a high press? I'm not too sure if he's got that in him at this stage.
Yeah.
And whatever the hell,
him here and there.
Whatever the hell's going to go on at right back, you've got Gusto, Disasi, and Reece James, 3 options, none of which I'm comfortable with playing out of a press consistently. I don't know Reece James, how injury fit he is.
Yeah.
But he is option number 1, I guess.
For sure. I mean, he's the club captain as well.
This is the question mark. Are you going to have guys receive the ball off Colwill? Because the way I see it, they're going to kill you on the press, and that's why my prediction for this week, Spurs are going to win 2-0, and I see Kulusevski. I see Kulusevski on the right-hand side, with Cucurella playing so high up the pitch sometimes. He's going to grab an assist for you.
Okay, interesting. I don't see him being too involved, to be honest, even though if we have Cucurella high up. I feel like it's a Son and Maddison show. It's a Son and Maddison show for the Spurs this season, and they've got Richarlison who's coming into his own this season once he's been moved to the left wing.
I could pick like 10 guys from this team, and they're going to be some sort of creative asset. That's the way Ange does it.
I think with those 3 on that left and forward side, I reckon they're just going to dominate and it will be a bit hard for us to control.
Cool. All right, next game up, we've got Arsenal and Newcastle.
That's correct. So my prediction for this one, Param, I've got
talk to me.
My brother in Christ, Bukayo Saka, to get on the score sheet.
Okay.
And I've got both teams to score 2 goals each.
Okay. So no defense today.
No defense.
No defense at all. No. You've seen Newcastle, one of the best defensive teams. You've seen Arsenal, one of the best defensive teams. And you think they're both going to sacrifice that. Why so?
I reckon they're going to play very attacking styles of football against each other. They're going to attack a lot. Defense is going to be a bit out of the window, and there'll be chances, and they'll be pretty clinical. That's what I'm thinking this week.
The way I sort of envision this game is a bit like when Newcastle versus AC Milan a few weeks ago. It's called the Champions League, John. They play midweek. Don't know if you know this one.
Okay.
But I get what you're saying, high intensity game, right? But those high intensity games, for me, not always high scoring, often low scoring, often tense. Declan Rice, Sandro Tonali, rest in peace. But the other guys, the ones that haven't been accused of match fixing and gambling, there's a few guys out there in both midfields that are going to work their asses off. Is Havertz starting? That will affect what I think of your prediction.
I don't think he'll be starting.
Okay, good. So I think Arsenal is more likely to score, so that solves half your problem.
He's a great striker, man.
Okay. Next topic, FPL captains, John. Busy week. City's got an easy fixture. Liverpool's got an easy fixture.
Yeah.
Last week, you made the bold prediction of saying Haaland will score. What have you got for me this week?
This week, I have got Haaland as my captain. I did have Odegaard last week as my captain, but going back to the basics this week, Erling Haaland, even though he did have a productive game, take him again. They've got an easy fixture, and I can see him getting another 2 goals at least again.
Hey, they had an easy fixture last week, some might say. For me, Liverpool, Luton Town.
Yeah.
At home.
You're taking Mohamed Salah.
No. I'm taking Nunez. I just feel like if there's a game for him to score a couple, this is the sort of game.
What if he doesn't start?
You don't think he can come off the bench against Luton Town and score a double? Is that beyond your belief? Is that how highly you rate Luton Town?
Hey, they're a quality side, man.
Name me 5 Luton Town players to end the video.
Enzo Fernandez.
Okay, that's it.
Raheem Sterling.
Okay. They might be Luton Town quality.
Oh, come on.
Anyways, we'll leave it there. Stay tuned. Stay locked in. We've got more predictions for you all week. Subscribe for more.